So, okay. That lock body may be an MS1847, I'm not sure. MS1847? I think I am not wrong. Let's take a lookie. Okay. Bear with me as I find a page that I like.
Okay.
Go to page 36. Well, pardon me, 136.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, lower right-hand corner, page 136. It's showing you a perpendicular drive and a parallel drive on the back of the thumb turn. This customer has a thumb turn. What you don't know, yeah, it's perpendicular drive. I can see it. It's clear. I can see that. May not be perfectly clear, but it's clear. So this is the part that I've been saying to Terry lately. You're either going to learn this or you're not. This is not like I'll take a number 2 from McDonald's with a Coke. There has to be critical thinking involved. So how do I know it's a perpendicular drive? When I look at the customer's image, the one that is -2, I see the lock body, but I can see the back of his thumb turn. In my mind's eye, when I make that teardrop shape handle thumb turn that's on the opposite side, that tailpiece can only be perpendicular. So we now know that we're dealing with only the perpendicular line, the 09, the 06, the 02 in the catalog.
Okay.
Now, when you look at those 09, 06, 02, it's showing you with the hook out, and the solid line shows you the orientation of the thumb turn. Now, imagine the -10, or actually the -13, the parallel drive. You can say to yourself, yeah, when I want to unlock that, what if the thumb turn has to go so far counterclockwise that it hits the frame? So that's why the orientation of the hub is super crucial.
Okay.
You have to know the orientation of the hub. Now, it appears to me in the client's image, the hook is actually extended. That's what it appears. Hold on. Maybe it's not. Okay. Okay. What the client could have here, it's just getting, okay, lower when it's in. Yeah. So based on what I'm seeing, it cannot be the 06. Would you agree? The hook is out. Now imagine it.
Out.
Imagine when you throw it counterclockwise, that 30 degree or 40 degree. Right now, the client's showing us an image -4 or well, shoot. He's got the thing installed in the -2 image. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I was leading you to saying I am definitely not thinking that it is an 06, because in his image, when it is in the extended position, which I think it is in -2, Adams Rite door lock -2, that hub is not vertical, or in this case horizontal, because he's got it laying on its side. So as a result, I'm looking at the -3 image. The hook is clearly in, which means that hub has to rotate so far where the bottom of the hub is now skewed towards the outside. and I'm leaning towards it being a -09.
Okay.
The problem that we have is we don't know what the hub looks like when it's in the retracted position.
Okay.
But because the O2 appears to be more turned counterclockwise, I'm going to go with it being an 09. Now, I don't think it matters at all whether you pick an 09 or an 02 because it's going to be clearly out of the way. But what really leads me to believe he has the 09 is because in the Adams Rite latch -2 image, it appears as if the hook is out and that his thumb turn looks more like the 09 image. The solid line of the thumb turn looks more like the 09.
Okay.
So a lot of this is just way over your head, and that's because that would be normal, because this is the first time you're seeing it. It took me decades to start to understand this. So, but when you study it, and then you think about it later today, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. My opinion is you have an 09.
Okay.
That's now what you could do is tell the client, take that Adams Rite latch. I want to see an image of it rotated 90 degree. I want to see the hub with the bolt in, with the hook in, and I want to see the hub with the hook out. Or you could also just screenshot those less the part numbers, screenshot all three of them without the MS1847 numbers and say, which one do you think it is? We think it's an 09. But because we don't have it here at our counter, it's hard for us to really know what you have. The important part is we are understanding that the orientation of that hub must be such that that thumb turn and the way it sticks off the face of the door doesn't interfere with anything else. And as I told Terry earlier today on an unrelated call, the best 4 minutes you can spend is actually stopping and reading page 135 or 136. That's the best money that you'll spend today.
Okay.
Then the other problem you've got is go to page 137. It's not a problem, but we know that we're dealing with a perpendicular drive. So it's an 02 or it's a 21 on the thumb turn only. However, we know that it's a 21 because it has an escutcheon, turned with escutcheon. So now you're dealing with a -21 perpendicular drive. So it's a 1000-21 dash. Okay, how long is the spindle? You don't know. You can ask the client to give you that, and it is the L dimension on page 137
Okay.
on the left side. You can tell the guy, here's a screen capture, tell me what yours is. Or you can say, listen, I'm just going to order the longest one if you're okay with that, knowing that you will have to cut it down in the field.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm looking at the Adams Rite latch image. God. I'm really convinced it's the 09. I'm really convinced it's the 09.
Okay.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Watson, we've solved this mystery. We've solved this mystery. So you have to determine what the guy wants in total. I mean, I don't know that he needs a lock body. I don't know that he needs a thumb turn. I don't know that he needs an exterior escutcheon. But at the end of the day, you have absolutely determined all of it. Now, that exterior escutcheon, that's exactly what we were talking about
Yesterday.
2 days ago. Yeah, when you guys had 4 walk-ins in one day, killing it. So that exterior escutcheon might be that 410397 because it's got a key, which would make sense. Why would it make sense that the guy would have a key? How else is he going to get in the cabin of his boat? Mm-hmm. Meaning you could never lock it when you leave the boat. You don't want that. Right. So 44. So that template for 4430. And that's going to be, that's going to be outside. Oh, you want an outside. That part number is going to be a 41-0405 is what that's going to be. 41-0405. 41-0405. That's the exterior escutcheon. You don't care about the door thickness on that one, thankfully. Oh, there's something else we have to be mindful about. On that lock body, okay, I think it's a -10. If you were to search in the website, just type in, let's see, type in 4431, and let's see what comes up.
Okay.
Now, I'm waiting for my page to load. I took the long way around.
I've got
40
pulled up. I think the gentleman did also say he spoke with Adams Rite. Sent the tech pictures. They were able to tell me that the piece with the cylinder lock was 4431-10S 0001 maybe.
Yeah. And that's what I was driving at. So when you click on, well, what you want is a 4431 part number. Click on it. And when you scroll down, there's going to be some links that are there, and a how to order link is going to be great because it shows you that the 10S means that the faceplate of the edge of that hook bolt is square, and I can tell that it's square from one of his images, and that you do want the S because that stands for stainless steel. It's a boat. You're going to want stainless. Plus, when I look at the hue, the body itself, it clearly looks like it's made of stainless steel. That silvery type matte color, that's stainless. It's definitely stainless. Ink is going to look different. So that's definitely a 10S. So he wants that lock body probably in the 09 in a 10S variant. Well, yeah, he needs to have that 09 variant. The issue is I don't really know the part number for just the lock body. It might be 5017, but you'll need the part number for the lock body only. Now, you could sell him a 4431, but he's going to get the interior escutcheon with that, which would be fine. You then got to sell him that 1000 series thumb turn separately, or he could just reuse his thumb turn, the 4431 dash whatever. Well, it'd be 4431 dash 10S dash. I would go with 00 because that's for the 1 inch to 1 5/16 door thickness.
Okay.
That will give him more parts than he needs. If he wants to replace the thumb turn, you go to that 136 and 137 of the catalog and sell him a 1000-21 dash whatever length in the dash 130, and he'll have parts left over.
Okay.
Which would actually probably be cheaper to do it that way than to sell him the body, the lock body, the exterior escutcheon, because then you're not going to get well, you won't get screws. I don't know how he's holding that lock body on the door, unless I don't know how the exterior escutcheon is held on through his door. He may have an interior escutcheon. No, the interior escutcheon is clearly there. It's in one of his pictures. Yeah, okay. I don't know how he's using his thumb turn, though. Yeah, sell him a 4431 10S 00, then sell him a thumb turn. And you could just, figure it on the long spindle length and tell him, yeah, you'll have to cut it in the field unless you want to measure it. When you go put it on, bring a hacksaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 4431 10S 00, and then that thumb term, the 1000.
-21 -32 -130.
Okay, hang on. So I'm looking at that 1000 -21 -21 again.
I went with 32 only because that's the
32. Okay, I refuse to look at the second part of that graph.
Yeah, I'm just saying go with the longest, and then a -130 for the finish. And that's what's great about That's one great thing about Adams Rite, in that they have phenomenal how to order systems. If you can't learn this, then you're just
Right.
you're not looking. You're not participating.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that I can't say that didn't fry my brain a little bit, but I think I've got a better idea now.
Well, what it's become is a great tech talk. That's why I called you back, because these are now 2 tech talks that will pacify MOK for 2 more weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.